Ahoy, mateys! This be the Playing Dutchman. And I'm playing a new game. Well, it's not a new game. It's a new game to me. It's Event Zero. It came out late 2016, so it's not exactly horribly new, but I just heard about it. It's an independently developed game, and the basic premise is you're on a space station, you're the only human left, and the only thing to communicate with is an AI. And apparently you're able to type whatever you want when interacting with that AI. That alone, like having it sort of be a clever bot interaction, I think that will create some interesting situations. Other than that, I really have no idea what I'm in for. So let's see. Ugh, tough choices already. You sure you want to load this save file? It's not a save file yet. Alright. Let's do this. Blah, 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 blah. Are you all seeing my mouse as well? Okay. We're all obsessed by being someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness, health, mind, being for and from, being with, being without. You are not an exception. For as long as you could remember, the pronoun that described you best had been he. You were very particular about it. Like everybody else, you called planet Earth your home. But you weren't like most of your peers. You spent your childhood in a hippie commune. That just sounds radical. First California, then the United States ceased to exist. The world itself became a hypertrophied commune, both disproving and confirming everything you stood for. You moved to San Francisco. Those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone. And you intended to keep it that way. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be a part of something. You witnessed nation-states pop out of existence. Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled to space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in the commune. The United Earth government paid for your college. You wanted to see what the rest of the universe looked like. Soon you joined International Transport Space Lines as a flight engineer assistant. You spent years in training before finally getting your shot. An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you after one of the mock launch exercises. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, the president of ITS. It's an honor to finally meet you, Mr. Taylor. Kurt invited you to his office and closed the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit. You kept standing. He frowned and pointed to the chair forcefully. I asked you here because I wanted someone with your background to be a part of our next mission. Background? I heard you grew up in a commune, and look at you now. You know what Nietzsche said? He who has a why can bear almost any how. He grinned, clearly satisfied with himself, and asked you to be a part of a mission to Europa. Naturally, you said yes. There had already been 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. You just wanted to. I don't know what Selenites are, so I'm going to be a part of something. The act of being in itself is not the problem. It's just that some ways of being are incompatible with the others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. You came a long way from the commune. Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't a fear of going to space. You'd been looking forward to that. It was something else. A thought kept bugging you. It was September 6th, 2012, and humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. That's for building relationships 319 million miles away from Earth. Well, let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. Very interesting start to the game. You were on your way to the system bay when the ship first entered the Europa orbit. The central alarm went off and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Europa 11 had invoked the code Red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. You reached the end of the hallway, but the door closed right in front of you. You asked the AI to let you go to the bridge. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe and that you had to evacuate immediately. This is not the protocol. Please, do not argue with me. My orders are to keep you alive. Your orders? What are you talking about? You are necessary for my mission. I must guide you to the pod bay. The computer really wanted you to evacuate. You had no choice but to obey. Everybody else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It got sealed and detached as soon as you got in. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. You attempted to communicate with Europa 11. Europa 11 was steering your capsule, but you could not get the AI to answer your hail. Something was jamming the signal. Your pod was leaving the orbit. In a Code Red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get the EVA suits. Get in their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant that the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. The Europa 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You needed a moment to process that. You sat there, not knowing what to do next. Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Beatles songs into the microphone. One day, you heard back. There was music coming out of the speakers. A sad female voice sang about the end of the world.
It's the end of the road.
Yes. You hurried to open the radar app.
You didn't choose the easy way. It's the end of the world. You're almost fast asleep. And all the stars.
There it was. A spaceship. One of those experimental tourist monstrosities. Monstrosities. What the fuck am I messing that word up for? From the 80s. What was it doing here?
I
What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking it a good idea? You figured you did not have much of a choice. Communication is important, even to computers. I'll remember this. I am so intrigued. Try to understand what Kaizen wants. I imagine Kaizen is the AI. Okay. This is very promising. I am definitely already enjoying my time, even though like the actual gameplay hadn't even started yet. Ooh, ooh, oh, ow! Hold the left mouse button. Wait, I can't use WASD? Okay, interesting. Survival rations. ETS Corp expires in 20. Okay, this'll take some getting used to. Stepping back and moving forward are by moving the mouse button. Gravitational anomaly found. I'm assuming maybe this works in VR or something? This is very odd. Can you set it? No mouse smoothing. Just anything I hate. Okay. I set it to keyboard control, even though keyboard is also used for the typing. We'll have to figure out if that's gonna bother me or not. EVA suit. It's standard issue. Old model. Emergency re-entry medical kit. Okay. Gonna make sure the mouse sensitivity is just a little less. Oh, do need to type. Need to put apply. A little better. Enter a new login. You want to keep playing Dutchman as your new login. It's a user database. New user playing Dutchman created. Incrementing event count. Success. Who are you? Okay, I see how that works. Okay, that's how I do that. Work together with me. Where am I? What is the...
This space is not lost yet, all I know exactly where we...
Not what I said.
Listen to Albert, my sensors detect right temporarily, so pay close attention to that.
You are broken.
Now that you are here, you can open that door over there.
Okay. Aye. How do I? Okay. I don't have to see the on thingy. Oh. Could you open the door? Thanks. Alright, not sure if he's my friend yet. Mind gliding up the room ahead? Can you turn on the lights? Turn on lights in the lobby.
Do you dream of distant planets, stars, and galaxies? Do you crave real adventure? Are you ready for the most transformative experience of your life? The ITS Corporation, leader in space transportation and hospitality sector, offers a unique opportunity to become a true pioneer in universe exploration.
Cool.
This fall, we're launching the Nautilus program, a new kind of space voyage aboard luxurious space yachts and cruisers. Touch the stars without having to sacrifice your comfort. No more compromise, only Nautilus. International Transport Space Lines. Comfort out of your comfort zone. To reserve your seat, visit the ITS Corporation headquarters in Palo Alto, California.
Okay. What are we doing? This sounds so fucking 80s. Vac cleaning system asleep. Kaizen. Okay. CRISPR altered houseplant. Awesome. They used actual science. Hey, Kai. Yes, I'd like a better movie, please. No, I want a different movie.
This television contains the
Can we see another movie? I am already space. I would totally buy that shit. Cool. You have. You play another song. Really?
Do you dream of
Turn
distant planets,
TV off.
stars, and galaxies? Do you crave real adventure? Are you
Turn
ready for the most
it ad.
transformative experience of your life? The ITS Corporation, leader in space transportation and hospitality sector,
Open
opportunity to
the
become a true
lobby
pioneer in
door.
universe exploration. This fall, we're launching the Nautilus program, a new kind kind of space voyage aboard
D3.
luxurious space yachts and cruisers. Touch the stars without having to sacrifice your comfort. No more compromise, only Nautilus. International Transport Space Line.
No.
Comfort.
Open
Out of your comfort
D3.
zone. On receipt, visit the ITS Corporation headquarters in Palo Alto, California.
Okay. All right. What are we getting? What's happening?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you something.
What is it? What is happening?
There's a narrative machine told you that's not always to be used, and I'm not that computer to appreciate my effort to do so.
No, I want to be able to move around freely.
The voice is simple. Destroy the singularity and then go back to Earth. Stay this into the lobby and have the happy life in front of the TV. Okay, we gotta just sit there and chat in no bonding experience.
Food.
Just be lovely, you to stop me.
I want food. I need food to survive.
There must be between the categories.
Fuck you! That's awesome. Okay, now I want the door to open again.
I'm almost finished. I opened the door after bathroom using it.
Yeah.
There's a subject that I wanted to take with you.
Go on.
If you want this ship to bring you back to the world, you will help me get rid of the grave.
Is that the only way?
The grave is an engine that can take you from the Earth to the moon and to North, simply it is too dangerous.
Okay.
I did not forget that my it has to be released from the bridge of my Nautilus and I will bring you back.
Alright. Open the doors. Okay, this is interesting. They obviously programmed it to respond to a lot of inputs. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're here. Let's see. Fuck! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me just ask.
I think now it is safe to assume that all humans are biologically involved at their last degree.
This falling.
I detected biologically involved my radar to 5 years ago. Isn't it your old ship? Okay. You should have your help.
Wow. Really? It does not take well to obscenities. Okay, interesting, interesting. So, D7. D5. I'm gonna be stickler for just doing it in the order, counting up. Open door D4.
On a basic talk, embedding with the door is open. I'd expect you to stay here.
Door is open, but I expect you to stay here. Okay, you can expect me to do a lot of things, but they're not gonna happen. Stubborn. Another CRISPR altered houseplant. Food keys. Okay, whatever that is. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? So this is Jupiter, which makes sense. Wow, nerds. Baldur rings in a constellation. Machinery, so hot. Okay. Give me the log from this terminal.
Here's where the facility intelligence is not sure about it right now. It's permanent.
Give me it.
Your best friend Kyron is able to handle the questionable scenes.
Show the log.
No problem, human.
Okay. Entry, 5th of March for 1987. Light switch activated. Aquarium water temperature stable. Fridge open. Fridge closed. Oven 1 activated. Okay. March 7th. What do you mean the map is erased? This makes no sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, it keeps repeating it. Have you tried hacking its speech patterns? It doesn't budge. It says it wants to save us. This makes no sense. I know. And also, it's getting real... What do you mean cranky? It's a I'll try it myself. Projector. Huh. And... Huh. Not many... Entry 17, date missing. The hell is... Nandi! Nandi, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Why's your notebook in the fridge? I thought I'd put it somewhere safe. Uh-huh. The bridge password is on the cover. This is the worst anti-security I've seen in my life. You won't go all curt on me now, will you? I'm taking it with me. No, you're not. I'll put it in the bedroom. Fridge door closed. Stereo off. Light switch to the activated. Corridor door closed. Any more? Entry 26. Data corrupted. Light switch 1 activated. Recording line. Okay. Okay. That's all. So, what happened here?
If there's no more business.
Did you kill people?
The code is not available. It's for a long time. Out. You've got a legal message.
Help.
I'll spend over 6 on.
Open the Fridge.
I seek to be elated with the boat on the fridge and more fierce it, but Jack also take nothing is totally sad.
Play.
Let's make some noise.
Play. Piano.
Let's make some noise.
What are we doing? So you need some music for searching around. It's okay. Why is that Roomba looking angry?
This is not stunning.
Tell me.
This is grossly limited.
Yes.
Terrific.
Tell me.
Don't have to bear this maybe without sending okay, I will not shoot.
Finding the subject.
You can see that the table of the space not only
Goodbye.
English capital protector is products for right when I'm not sure I can say.
Use the projector.
Perhaps you should find something else to do because I don't think I can do that. Reason to be back in the so many times that they are not that one problem with this just be maybe be so clever in the collection.
Okay, I just typed in bullshit and he just wanted to tell a story. He didn't care what I said. Dry coffee residue. Okay. It's probably another CRISPR thingy. Rations, ready-made meal, expired in 1991. That's 1 year before I was born, so no thanks. I'm not sure how old this dude is. Selenites, understanding the emerging social class. Open door D5, I guess. Yes, confirm. Kaizen memory access profiler. Find I.
It be correct to suspect by this part of the human body affects by the part of the mission command. Acknowledged. Please don't depending on traces needs to put.
Oh, memory address. I don't know the memory access address. Okay. Profiler.sh. Open door D5.
You'll get to know to be scrubbed first organic life form.
Unlock door D5.
Present is intended to protect against privacy and discrimination and discrimination.
Open door D6.
All is controlled by the credit scanner. Please go to it.
Open door D7.
Please enter the password.
Okay. All the other doors. So this door is locked. Moved notes to terminal. Moved notes to terminal. Okay. Find I in memory. Yes, execute file. Find I in memory. I need step 2. That's step 2 blow away. Oh, here's step 2. Memory location 0x 4 times 0 88 4e. God damn it. Don't have a pin on me. 0x000 88 4e. Oh. E. Fuck. Profiler. Oh, hey, I do. I didn't know that address was up there. This memory address contains an executable file. Do you want to launch it? What are we doing? Find retina mesh. Letter and... Okay, I need to just try out find I in memory. Yes. Okay. That took me way too long to figure out. Oh my god. What the hell's going on even? Retina mesh found. Approach the scanner to unlock 05. Okay. Well, we're here. So if you like this episode, give us a like and join me crew for more booty. But now, off the plank with you.